Hello everyone, my name is Naina Sheikhe and I am from Electronics Department of Sardar Patel Institute of Technology. Today we are here with our final BE project on decision support system for cardiac patient by classification of heartbeat signals, and my team members are Devang Patani and Urmila Patil. When we searched about arrhythmia, which is heart related issue, the basic problem was to store long-term data of ECG signal for cardiac patients, and continuous monitoring of ECG signal has been required. So, to tackle with this problem, we selected this project. So basically in ECG signal, we had 5 peaks that are P, Q, R, S and T. And due to some abnormalities, we observe changes in this peak. So in this project, we successfully detect normal beat as well as some abnormal beats such as ventricular tachyard, which is denoted as VT, then ventricular bigamy, which is denoted as B, and ventricular trigamy, which is denoted as T. The main objective of this project is to assist the supervisor for storing long-term data of ECG signal and result into Android application. Now, the project plan will be explained by Urmila Patil.
So after choosing our project topic, we have done the literature survey including technical paper and patent. The first step of our project is to insert the data into MATLAB. Then the next step is to remove the unwanted noise from the ECG signal. After getting the noiseless signal, we have extracted R peaks. Also, we have extracted time domain and frequency domain features. Addition to the R peaks, we have extracted Q and S peaks. After detecting the peaks, we have calculated the heart rate of a sample file. In the next phase, we have extracted the PQRST phase and done the segmentation of a ECG data. Now the final task on a MATLAB was to detect the N, B, T and VT bits and apply machine learning algorithms on that file so that we can get the confusion matrix. In the last phase, we have developed an Android application which can store data so that the doctors can view the data easily. Now we will move on the demonstration part. So here you can see that this is the main page of our code. Here you have to put the file path, sampling frequency and the loaded sample. Now moving toward the output. This is the figure 1. This is a noisy ECG signal. Now after removing the noise from the ECG signal, we get the figure 2, which is noiseless ECG signal. In figure 2, we have two subplots. So you can see that in a subplot 1, we have properly detected the PQRST peaks, and the subplot 2 is nothing but the zoom in version of a subplot 1. Next will be done by Devang.
Now, with all the beats being detected, we will now use the discrete wavelet transformation algorithm for segmentation and classification of ECG beats. Now, this system will store the data in a CSV file as seen here. In this signal, we have two types of arrhythmia, VT type and B type, with their amplitudes and RR interval. This file is now loaded in a classification learner where we have applied the machine learning algorithm, which is the median Gaussian SVM. Median Gaussian SVM is better in comparison with other algorithms as it gives the highest accuracy of 91.3%. Here you can see that there are 16 B-type beats and 5 VT type beats that are classified correctly. Secondly, this confusion matrix shows the true positive and true negative rate of classification. Third matrix shows the positive rate value and the false discovery rate. Now we will move on to the Android application. So this is the application here with the app icon. Our app's name is CardioLine with this logo. This is the login page of our app. Here you can see there are 3 options: login button, sign up button and the reset password text. First, the user has to register into our app using the sign up button. which would lead them to this sign up activity. Here they will enter the email and password of their choice, and they will get an email verification mail from the developer, after which they can use the login option. If the user are already signed up, then they will just use the text below and get back to the original login activity. Now the user's email is verified, so he can then enter his email address and hit login. Now the user is redirected to the main display activity, where he will be able to see the patient's ID and the link given for the view data, which would take him to the Google Drive page. Here the user can see the original ECG signal, the noise-free peak detected signal, and the final report. In this report, we are showing the user the types of abnormalities and count along with ECG features, according to which the doctor is going to treat the patient for the best medication. Now, going back to our app, here you can see the three dots in the right topmost corner, which would help the user to log out of this app. The third option is the reset password text, that is given in the form of a clickable text, where a user has to enter the email address of his current sign up. Then he will receive a email from the developer and he can change his own password. Going back to the main page, if the user enters incorrect password for more than 3 times, the app will close and he will get a renewed chance when app is reopened. This is all about our app. Thank you.